What's up, y'all? It's Hannah. Denial and bipolar disorder. This one is a biggie. I mean, I will never forget when I was sitting at the mental hospital and had to receive my official diagnosis. The doctor was like, it's been confirmed you have a diagnosis of bipolar 2 disorder, Hannah. I was like, no, I don't. Like, you need to get checked for a mental health condition, man. It was really my curiosity that finally led to me believing that I had a diagnosis of bipolar 2 disorder. You know, I started Googling it, I started researching the history, who had it, what stigma was, and then I got involved in the mental health community, and finally I said to myself, Hannah, yeah, you definitely have bipolar 2 disorder. So I've accepted it. You know, I wear it with pride. I'm like, hey, my name is Hannah and I have bipolar 2 disorder. I've completely accepted it. So denial's not a part of my life anymore, right? Oh man, denial is still a major part of my life. I mean, I don't deny my condition anymore, which, you have to accept it. That's one of the biggest steps. But I definitely deny my struggle, and I definitely have desensitized myself to a lot of things that have happened to me in the past and things that occur, nowadays. So I'm going to admit the fact that actually 2 months ago I stopped going to therapy, which I don't suggest to anybody, but I'm not good at taking my own advice sometimes. And it had nothing to do with my therapist. I mean, for real, he's like the coolest guy I've ever met. I'm like still waiting for him to appear on Bumble so I can swipe right. It had to do with the fact that he was digging deep into my life and trying to get me to admit and not deny some of the things that may have affected me in my life. Specifically, when I was 19 years old and I woke up to a police officer putting me in handcuffs, putting me in the back of a cop car and taking me to an undisclosed location. Was that traumatic for you, Hannah? And I said a very familiar answer, no. Because what people have to understand when you live with bipolar disorder, and a lot of you I know can relate to this, so please share your experience below or do a response video, is that we are just so used to having to pretend like we're normal when we're not, whatever normal means. We can't act like or embrace that we have a different mind because people bash us for it. We smile when we struggle, we wither when we walk. And that's what I've been used to forever. I relate that to survival with bipolar disorder, and I know a lot of people do. Managing bipolar disorder is a long-term thing. I feel like I'm just entering into a new chapter living with a mental health condition. I've accepted and embraced it, but now I have to confront denial and bipolar disorder in a different way because it is affecting me. And I've seen you guys have been sharing these videos with those around you through your social media, so please continue to do that. As I said before, always comment below, and I will see you next week. Bye.